Thank you, Brother Holmes, for those timely remarks. It's words of encouragement and inspiration such as these given tonight that keep organizations and families moving forward. We realize our responsibilities to our families and children, and many times, as we say, the grandchildren are a little disrespectful or doing something that we don't appreciate, and we're fast to say, that's his daddy's job. But that's our job also. And if we didn't bring that boy's daddy up to correct that grandchild, then we have to go back and correct that daddy again. And it's not that hard to do. But thank you very much for those remarks, Mr. Holmes. At this time, I would like to take the opportunity to present to you a red cap. As you wear that cap, you will become an honorary member of the 9th Ordnance Training Battalion Alumni Association.
9th Ordnance in Oswego. Cheers. Hup. Said, hup. Hup.
Thank you very much. And we also have our bell button coordination. Edwards almost said it when he said he knows our love. And wasn't our love eloquent today?
Hey, don't tell him that.
Inspiration. That's what you get when you get him in front of a crowd. When you go upstairs to the boardroom, you get a different our love. This morning, we took the time to have the different members kind of give a little bio of themselves, to tell a little bit of what has gone on with them since 1946. I took the time to tell a little bit about myself. Told them that I went into the service, of course, went overseas with one outfit. When that outfit dissolved, it was a time for the president had decided to desegregate the Army, so I was put into the MP outfit unit. I said that with pride. Al Love was sitting back mumbling, yeah, you get a size 17 shoe with an IQ to match and it puts you in the MP. When we go to California, I have something for him, though. But as president of the association, I am certainly gratified to see the crowd that we have tonight. And we have certainly enjoyed the workings of our committee. That's one thing. If I didn't do anything else, I sure picked a good chairperson for this reunion. That would be about all I have to say because the hour is growing late. At this time, I'm going to turn the meeting back over to our Master of Ceremony, John Lyles.
I want to thank General Holmes for those timely remarks and thank our president and our other speakers, Mr. Edwards and Mr. Love. And now it's time to dance and to have a good time and the last of the music be turned back on. And I thank you for your attention. I watched the faces from up here and you all shown us a whole lot of attention and we appreciate that.
Can I give her a couple of gifts?
Yes, go ahead. Just if you 2 minutes, she's going to give a couple of gifts away.
The women behind the men of the 9th Battalion, Ordnance Battalion, would like to show our appreciation to the people that did such a good job in getting this together. Gary Parrish, for you. Thanks so much. Wilma Hubbard. behind every good man is a woman. Okay.
My tie straight first,
There you go. All right. Where's the missus? I knew she was around here somewhere. I had some good footage of you two dancing.
They'll get a watch and somebody put our reward over
Huh?
came down and Rich took you on the post. I haven't seen you since. How did you make out with that?
You mean when I did what now?
You came down here and I was unable to meet with you. And Rick.
Oh, yeah. We went down to the Aberdeen.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got some good footage. Yep.
Yeah, good footage, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I'll go over there, man. I'll go around so that you can see.
Are these your glasses?
Yes, they are. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, well, let me introduce you. This is Mr. William Sutton. This is my good friend Sloan, little boy Clarence. Buddy and I, since little kids together. I used to take him to school. 55 years ago. Charles, Mary.
They're also interested. They're also interested in us.
Emma, they lived in the 1500 block of Preston.
I was just sitting here because of the people I knew.
Okay. What's your name?
They got fish on it. Give me no, look at the table, man. Menu on the table. It's fish. It's fish. Pretty good, but not as large. Oh, really?
There's so many places you can see up there. They probably took your whole month. See everything,
That's nice. Just move. Beg pardon? Yes, ma'am. Oh, yeah. They're getting smaller. They're getting smaller. I hate them when they get that small.
Yeah, I'll find it. Because the 2 years,
3 unique cities in America, New Orleans, New York, and San Francisco. And you have to see Manhattan. I've been a lot of places. I have never seen any place like that.
I went to Frisco. I've been to LA. I haven't been to Frisco.
They were in New Orleans. They were in New Orleans. No.
I was in the hospital that time.
by that time the phone rang.
I had
I got 2 Buicks at home now, so I couldn't do any work on it.
Yeah.
I got a 53 Buick with 31,900 original miles on it.
Oh, my gosh.
But it need a lot of body work on it.
Yeah.
Then I bought a 1950 Buick. Both of them are special, down to close.
Yeah.
But they sat in my driveway. I just couldn't get down there doing the work on it.
Yeah.
And don't try
You
to
haven't had any offers for them?
Yeah.
People been by?
Yeah, they've been by. So I'm going to sell them.
Yeah.
Being I can't work on them myself.
Yeah.
General Holmes coming by this evening?
I don't know if he's coming or not.
See, that's my career. I got 2 Bronze Star medals in Korea.
Thanks for the ice cream from a man.
Before, see, I had to send these papers in order to this is my World War II campaigns in Europe.
Can't pay you. Okay? Gave you a ride in my car. That's how I
For George G. Meade, Maryland.
Yeah, I left Aberdeen and I went to California. I went out to El Cajon. That's where my unit was. Outside of San Diego.
El Cajon. Yeah, down to San Diego,
Yeah.
down towards San Diego.
Yeah.
You kept this in remarkably good condition.
No, what happened? No, I had sent to the personnel. They sent me a copy.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I sent it out to. Well, let's see, St. Louis it was back then.
Yeah, mine had turned yellow and
All you do is just tell them, and they'll send you a copy. But some of them records got burned up. Remember that fire they had?
yeah,
out there?
right.
Yeah, some of the records were burned up.
Yeah, I remember that.
you know Jim Davis's phone number?
They sent all my, from the time I got it, went in service till the time I retired. From St. Louis. This guy here, he's the president of MIT, and Colonel Manlove, he's a commandant at Ordnance School, so he has sent him out to me to teach him how to drive a tank. And that doggone man there, see, we have an M47 tank with dual controls, so I took him out to the driving range, and we had water holes out there 4 feet deep. And the first thing he headed for was the deepest water hole we had. That front, wait, I got a picture of that doggone tank. Well, I had it. To show you how wet we got. Yeah, see here? That's him, and that's me. Look how wet I am. He took that tank in the deepest water hole he could find. And that's Colonel Major Brown. He was our commander at the school. Colonel Martin Manlove was a commandant at the Ordnance School. And he ran in the deepest water hole he could find. The front of the tank went completely underwater. Water got on me, and he had a civilian suit under those fatigues. We loaned him a set of fatigues. His shirt was yellow when he got out that tank with mud. And Major Brown and them were going to start fussing at me. Why'd you take that man? I said, sir, he was driving that tank himself. And the first thing he did was head for that deep water hole. And that whole tank, front end, went down, and we had both hatches open. Went down and scooped up the water, and water got on the whole. Yeah. Look, I said, one dry place for me. And he's soaking wet, too. Oh, no, but the major was going to chew me out for taking that president of MIT in the water hole. He said, no, and he was just grinning. No, I was driving.
But at least he didn't.
You see the price of that tank? What is? That's the price of the M47 tank. See, it said it on the stencil.
What's the price?
103, 102,000 something.
104,000 pup something.
That was in, right?
Yeah.
It'd probably be 400,000 now.
Yeah.
Don't you think? Or
That's
more?
the same. That's the same tank here.
Well, that's a far cry from those little tanks they have over at the museum.
Yeah.
Man, they look like converted
We
tractors.
hauled a lot of those tanks from the field out to the museum. See, they had a big place behind the fence in Aberdeen where they would test tanks, and then after they finished testing them, they'd park them in a big field. They had tanks been back in that field since World War II. And we had to go in that field. See, they had snakes in them and raccoons and everything. And
In the tank.
yeah, the tanks have been in that field so long. So I was in the recovery section, we had to take our recovery students out, and we loaded them, pulled them tanks out of the field. Some of them they cut up for scrap, and some of them they kept museum pieces. And man, snakes was in them tanks, and some of them had live ammo in them, and all that stuff. What happened? We'd take them down to the salvage yard, and they had a contractor cutting them up for scrap.
Yeah.
I bet you we hauled at least 100 of those tanks. See, when they get through testing them, they just park them and forget about them.
She couldn't come.
Oh, I'm waiting to meet her.
All right, there, Brother Fleming.
Eugene, how in the world are you? How's it doing?
Fine. Yeah, we left Aberdeen in October 1943, and we caught the train in Aberdeen and headed toward California. And we got to, they issued us meal tickets in Aberdeen, and we got to Newton, Kansas. The train had a layover. So it was 6 black guys and 12 white guys. We stopped at this train station at Newton, Kansas. They wouldn't feed us black guys. We were starving. And they fed some of the white guys wouldn't even eat. And they fed them and wouldn't feed us. And we didn't eat until we got to to Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Wouldn't even give you a shoebox lunch.
No.
Man.
We had our meal tickets, and that was the same as cash.
Oh yeah.
And they wouldn't even feed us. And we sat down waiting to eat. They wouldn't feed us. And some of the white guys with us wouldn't eat that either because they wouldn't feed us.
They could have been subtle. They could have gotten the food in and brought it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you don't think about things like that at that point.
Stuff like that is in the past.
Yeah.
That's how come I got out of the Army. You know, I was in charge of a mobile training team. I went all over the country and all the countries that we were supplying. And it was 2 blacks and 5 whites.
Yeah.
And we went to Huntsville, Alabama. The whites stayed in this plush hotel, and they sent us to a room around the corner.
Oh, no.
But we were there for 6 days. But the next day, I stayed on post, in the barracks.
Yeah.
And the white boys went back to the hotel every night. And I was the leader of the team. And they got better treatments than the leaders.
Yeah. But you know, the train we caught, and we were in New Mexico, and we woke up one morning and the train had stopped. Yeah. And we got off the train and looked. What happened? They had too many coaches behind this old steam engine. Yeah. There's too many coaches, and that's super cheap. They had to clear the main line. Yeah. And had one coach too many. The steam engine had to run to the end of the track, it was a sidetrack. Yeah. He had to run off the track with the engine in order to clear the main line so the super chiefs can get by.
Oh my goodness.
We woke up the next morning and we was parked on the side.
Yeah.
And there wasn't enough room on the side track for the whole train to. And at the end of that track, it was one of them things that stopped, Yeah. That engine had to run completely off the track. Yeah. In order to clear the main line for that super chief.
How did they get it back on the track?
They got another engine
and hooked it on.
Hooked and pulled us back. Now, see, the main engine we were on, he was already off the track.
Yeah.
So they disconnect him, and another train got behind us and pulled us back on the main line. Then coming back to, after we left California, coming back to the East Coast, we were at Camp Miles Sanders in Boston. Yeah. The damn train broke down out in the desert in Kansas. Nothing but field, nothing all the way around. So the train broke down there. Old steam engine, in contact. So we stayed there about several hours. Waited till another train come to pull us down.
Yeah.
Yeah. But They shipped us all the way from the west. We shipped us from the East Coast to the West Coast, then from West Coast back to the East Coast. And we stayed at the Santa Anita racetrack when I left my unit in El Cajon, California.
Yeah.
We spent about 5 days in Camp Santa. We stayed on the racetrack, slept in the horse stable.
Yeah.
They had paved floors, and there was 2 men in a stall.
Yeah.
And we slept in the horse stall. We stayed there about 5 days. And then we loaded up on the train, heading back to the East Coast.
Did they have the mess hall there?
Yeah, they under the grandstand they had the mess hall.
Yeah.
And they had an old major. I guess he was a mess officer. He stood in that chow line where you dumped your garbage.
Yeah.
If he left one slice of bread on there, he made you eat it. You couldn't throw nothing in the garbage can but scraps. Yeah, he stood there and watched. Everything on your tray, you had to eat it. Yeah.
They need him at some of the public schools now.
Yeah.
Those kids throw food away like mad, man, and then have a food fight to boot.
Yeah.
Shed Elliott.
He's been here a couple of years. I think he was in New Orleans.
That's his name, Love. I don't know why. Out of all the names that the good Lord had to give out when they were born, they named him Love.
No, he was.
Ain't
thin.
nothing in the world but money.
himself. He's kind of short.
No, he don't even like himself too
Short. I believe he was. I think somebody told me he was a colonel. I'm not talking about Fuller. Another guy. I believe he's from Philadelphia.
How long did you stay here?
About 2 years.
Oh, really? I was here longer than you did.
We came in May and I guess it was last July. I think I took off close home and all.
Yeah, but you were here when I was here. I came here in about...
Clarence, he's from a little town about the size of this table.
It's amazing, them guys from the South, they would tell you, the closest city, they
Oh, yeah. If he was from Alabama, he's from Birmingham.
I was out of Camp Summer.
Georgia, he's from Atlanta.
I was out
He's
Camp
from
Summer.
Louisiana, he's from New Orleans.
Everybody knew
That's right.
from New York.
New York.
And
I never met anybody from small town.
no, except me. I'm the only
I
one
was
I
over
know
there.
from a small town.
You probably just started that since you retired.
Oh, no.
They got a ride.
Okay.
Yeah, the only way.
So you all up and down the peninsula. I'm talking about I'm always on. Call me. What's your name?
They didn't do AP Hill.
Check your driver's license and see if you can find out what your name is.
My name is Osborne Over Bay. Y'all niggas say OB. No, it's Over Bay. That's just my,
Over Bay?
Yeah, that's what my Latin teacher told me.
Oh, it's Latin.
No, she tried on the pronunciation. Don't wag on Miss Della. She said, you gotta learn your own language when you try to speak Latin.
Over the bay.
Yeah, you know the whole Look around here. Look around here. Oh, Lord. Look, I get you where you get me. This is Al Lomax. This is Ozzy Overbay. And this is E.O. Green.
E.O.
This is David Duke's protege. Right here. The man, the David Duke supporter.
This is Al, David Duke's nephew. He's very fond of his uncle. He always talks about his uncle do to me.
Uncle Dave, huh?
Yeah, Uncle Dave.
Nobody's playing cards.
I've heard David Duke say, don't call me uncle. You be the uncle, and just call me Dave.
I got my teacher certificate.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm authorized to teach in the state of Maryland, Pennsylvania, teach shops.
Are they coming to pick me?
But I can't mess with those young kids. That's a no.
Have to wear a flak vest now.
Yeah, that's right.
When you look back at that crap, it just all comes out all funny now.
Yeah, the Army paid for it, so it didn't cost me nothing.
Oh yeah, you take me. I got all of my education, including my master's degree, all came as a result of GI Bill's Army.
Yeah.
Army retress adjustment, something like.
When they re-enlist now, a certain amount of money is put in, and then they put in a certain amount of money with it. When you come out, you take that money to the school.
Yeah, then you got to guarantee them so many years of service after they pay for your service. Pay for your school.
I didn't have a problem with that because there wasn't no job out there in 55 when I graduated from college. They told me, said, you don't have to come into service because you already have. I told man, you think I put all this time in school?
So I got back to the States in December.
No, that's green.
I got back to the States in December 1945, and I went to work, civil service, had a civil service, y'all, down in Yorktown, Virginia.
Yeah.
Driving a tractor and trailer, making $1.25 an hour for the Navy. I said, I can't live on that. So I re-enlisted. Yeah.
Well,
that was civil service job.
I had to wait and go back into the service to the ROTC because I was an E4. And I got married. And you had to be at least an E5 to be married. And here I am, E4, didn't realize that. Boom, first thing, 30 days, get married. Within 60 days, I'm down there knocking on the door and saying, hey man, you got to let me back in here. The cutoff is right here. So I had to figure out how to get it back. It took me 3 years to get back in there. I got out in January of 49, and by April of 53, I was back in the service.
Yeah, I stayed there 5 months. So I was discharged in December of 45, and I re-enlisted in May of 46. You got, right back to Aberdeen again.
Born or tips?
They got all these static displays out there.
Somebody's looking for cups. Yeah, milk.
Yes, you're not gonna believe it. Parking lights don't want to go out on that one.
They go out. They go out.
They gonna go out?
Yeah.
Okay. How long gonna take? About 10 minutes?
When the battery run down. No, it all depends. When the battery run down. If I got my head in the parking lot.
No, but it's not the whole. It's just on the driver's side now. See?
Oh.
It's not on the. And they got an Enterprise right over there. I'm gonna go over there and take it and see what they say.
What kind of car you got?
Huh?
What kind of car you got?
A Century Buick, 99.
Yeah, I do it we get on
Yeah.
She'd have a stroke if he had to go through at 17, what we went through right here in Aberdeen. She'd have a stroke.
Your grandmother didn't have no stroke.
Listen, we had to do it, and we did it.
Everybody said they had to do it. They do it. That's everything. I don't see you no horse and buggy. I see you.
Know what
I
else
see you in
they
that big
do?
car.
They block me from it.
Somebody let me have about 2, 3, and 4. I'm gonna be holding.
Huh?
I said, somebody let me have 2, 3, and 4 with them pretzels. I'll be forever holding.
Do it, right?
All I gotta do is have me say his name. She comes from one direction. His mother
Oh, really only bad one. You don't nobody else talk about their family like you do.
My dog like for me to get on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but
She blocked it.
you walk in the door, I have to jump on.
This is one of the members of this reunion. This is Mr. D. John out of New Orleans, Louisiana. He's a Cooney.
I didn't know you had the camera with. I'm sorry, I didn't even see that.
That's right, we just driving.
Yeah.
I told him that you was a Cooney.
No, he looks like Lawrence Taylor. He even act like Lawrence Taylor. Talk like Lawrence Taylor.
I met this chick over there. No, that deep on the ground. So I would sneak, I wait for dawn, sneak up in the little village. And our first sergeant named Powell from Tennessee. And this lieutenant, he was our executive officer. I called myself sneaking back early that morning. And they're Catholic people. And they were going to Mass. Run into both of them. The first sergeant and executive officer. I called myself sneaking back to camp and I got caught.
Well, maybe you caught them too.
Yeah, that's one church.
Okay.
Yeah.
They had to go by past that church.
Now you know who this is.
But they didn't say nothing. I spoke to them.
I don't want to get up and
Well, you hear that,
What I was saying, if you call them,
that
they'll tell
boy
you
from Huntsville
what
was
the
eating
ticket
them
was.
crab like an apple.
Yeah, yeah.
You ever see the guy take a crab and eat it like eating an apple?
Must ate about 2 dozen, though.
Do you?
No,
You
2
guys are going to have to take him to the hospital.
Tonight?
Those dudes
No,
from Huntsville.
he bite the crab and
That's
the leg
how he's
floss. He didn't take the...
Take the meat out?
No.
Is it true?
Eat it all.
And didn't get sick.
He ate the crab, the whole thing.
Where's from Huntsville?
No, yeah, Huntsville, Alabama.
That's,
He used to eat them snails and I cleaned them up.
that's calcium.
Huh?
That's calcium.
Yeah.
Should have had plenty of
I don't know what his name was.
They got them hot dogs going there. That's what you're excited about. You have hot dogs and hamburgers. People can munch a little bit. And they won't complain about getting hungry. Psyching them out. Then when it's time to eat, the appetite.
Yeah.
And I was taking my time digging it from the rain.
Why did you that?
But he let the cat out of the bag. He told me, stay here, so when I finish getting the 656, I can have
I ain't no space to No, I'm saying, sit him down, James had to get a seat. I was gonna get, he had more space.
when I went back out there, I had dirt and water flying out of that hole. Measured that joke off, running there, took my shower, and she almost got the time I was supposed to do. I said, now, you want to talk about motivation, but that was motivation.
Hey, one weekend, see, my sister lived in Philly, my niece. In 1943, when I took my basic out there, you wasn't supposed to wear the garrison cap. You know, you're supposed to wear the old salt cap. I had my old belt, go around, you know that. Yeah. Man, I was dressed up. I had this on. Went to get my pass at the order room. You know, Sergeant calling me. First sergeant. Where you going with that? That's what you got. No, you ain't. You wouldn't give me my pass. Because I had that garrison cap on. What that hard brim cap. And I had that leather belt around my waist. Wouldn't give me my pass. And I was all ready to go. Go to Philly.
Thing like when you first come in.
Shirley, we were there with the other Nat King Cole brother that was there. The one that came down here.
We got to take it for We ain't cussing too. We ain't cussing. It's just the vernacular of the times. But these old soldiers, you know.
Yeah, it took me about 10 years to stop saying, certain things.
Yeah.
Motor scooter and all that.
If they listen to Richard Pryor, they listen to us.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, they say he liked Richard. One of the Russians said he liked Richard Pryor because he showed so much love for his mother. He was always talking about his mother.
When you come into Aberdeen and
Them country boys get them.
Harold Chapman.
I remember Mark. Look, Lindsay. See Lindsay? Lindsay and I, on the last end of it, stayed in the what you call it, in that little supply house. And then he left and I had it all by myself. Yeah. And that's when they removed the stripes. I had 3 of them, and the army said they reduced the thing once, so I went back to call. Yeah. But old Lindsay, I wonder why he doesn't come here.
Down to the old early today. Almost ready to cry.
That's where I went. Where you at? In Hawaii.
Look down at
Schofield. I went to Schofield back.
He went to Schofield.
3998 Quartermaster. Did everything but laundry work.
Yeah, he can feel.
I went to Schofield back.
Service club.
We had two parts. You had a C company and an A company.
You remember the guard unit? Yeah, I've got to check him out and see if he's in that.
That list on that dinner
yeah,
list?
for the dinner list, the Thanksgiving dinner list.
They had a menu, and they had all the guys' name and a big picture
The
of
whole
the guy.
company. I can't even remember the number of my company, but I gotta check you out.
But if you went on to the brick building,
yeah,
3998 Quartermaster, 3998 Laundry Company. A company was, the guys got there first, the C company was the guy got there second, the B company was the white company.
Yes,
We got
I
all
remember the white company. They were across from us in the quadrangle. And you remember the guard company that was there, the guards for the prison?
Yeah, I know it was something there, because we did all the detail work.
Yeah.
We had,
But you
like
gotta
Sergeant Williams, Sergeant Williams was the first sergeant and A company.
Pacific? No, service. At T4 there.
Oh, yeah.
Good fit.
Huh?
That's not fit. Huh? No, that's Martin. Robert B. Martin.
Yeah, he was there.
Sergeant Martin.
Where was he at?
He was in C company. The ordnance school. That was after all you guys were gone.
When's the best time to come out to California? I just lay back a couple of days or something.
Anytime.
No cutting the grass and all that
You
stuff.
won't have to cut no grass. You just have to wash windows. You come to my house, you won't have to cut no grass, but you will have to wash windows.
I bring my own tent and air mattress. Nigga. I don't have to stay. I don't stay where grass and windows.
I have a spare room.
And if I gotta wash the windows, you keep it.
What?
You got a spare room. If I gotta wash the windows, you just keep it.
You know what he's talking about, don't you? You got a tough shed.
A little smaller than that one back there. No, I have a spare bedroom. Come by anytime. Anytime.
I gotta catch you home first, sir. You all up and down the peninsula.
That's true. I am going quite a bit.
Where's we going?
You talking about I'm always gone. You ain't called me.
I ain't called you.
Man, I done wasted.
Oh, you wasting money when you call.
$30 calling this
You
guy.
ain't never called me. Send me the bill.
I give you the bill right now. I just told you it was $30. Put it on the
You
table.
know, I believe everything you do, but what you say, I don't believe nothing.
Bobby? B-O-B-B-I or I-E-O-Y?
You remember Sandy Ross?
Put that on tape. That has to be an outtake. You have to be careful when you're on camera.
That old tape will have to be an outtake. That old
Right.
tape. Owen's been talking about every kind of shit you take up. He thinking they picking it up and talking low.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a place. Jim and mine if I get on.
Yeah, hey, where you from? What's your name? We gonna get it on camera.
I'm White Low.
White Low. He's part Indian from Springfield.
Yeah, now living in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Went to Wittenberg University.
They wouldn't even let us get on there to pick up trash.
When was that?
1940, 41, 39. Oh.
When I was a guy down in Cincinnati, was the first black that went to Wittenberg.
It was probably after the 40s.
No.
Well, they had several janitors that went there every day.
This guy, he won the national debating contest from that college.
Hey,
His
look.
name's Judge McLean.
Cut off.
There we went up to University of Michigan, and the first black that graduated from law school up there.
Put four of them back.
You don't know nothing about your town. You know, who's Graverly? You know Graverly?
Hey,
All them people come up after I got there, after I left.
You don't know who Graverly is.
I know who the first black mayor was there.
Graverly was the first.
Henry, Robert T. Henry.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Let me tell you this. Let me tell him this now.
Graverly went through the trial line the first time in the Army. Man put a chicken wing on there to eat that, and he found something else hooked to it. Said, this got to be breast, because that's where the Lord have mercy. Look what I found.
Oh, that was in Aberdeen. That was him. Yeah.
Graverly was the first black admiral in the Navy. From Frankfurt.
Clinton Graverly, he spoke to joint clubs in Richmond, Virginia. In fact, he's an honorary member of the Richmond Retirees Club. See, we got a military retirees club. And we have a joint thing in it. There's 5 or 6 clubs that belong to it.
Yeah, they got one in Hampton.
Richmond is big. Yeah, they got one in Hampton.
But that is cold. Is that cold?
They got one in Richmond.
He said it wasn't cold.
Richmond got the biggest and the best club building. They got on Sled Avenue, man. That is a honorable gun over there.
See, that's cold. We saw them foot.
Down at the Imperial Potentate bar. Yeah. The Imperial Potentate took me down there.
I probably would. I might have been me right there.
Greensboro, in North Carolina, we have the biggest club.
And look, see
the
that guy
Greensboro
played
Club,
that
the one
sax, he was
I'm
good. Now that's Sergeant Bridges who wrote that song. Right. Look at that, yeah. When I fall in love, it would be fair that Nat King Cole.
Because they got so many Navy retired.
Yeah, they got it. There's 2 stories.